Alrighty there. Hi. So this is going to be Liu Bei playthrough thing, my bobber. So I don't know. I'm not gonna actually say that I'm gonna finish this one. It's morely just gonna be like just for fun, whatever. I'll play till I get bored, and then yeah, that's that. But Liu Bei does tend. It's a very very fun campaign, and it's very what's the word? It's eventful. You have a lot of fighting, a lot of running away. There isn't really very long periods where you don't have to fight. And you do fight quite a lot of good generals. So you fight Liu Bei, you fight Cao Cao, you fight... I guess that's about it. I guess it's just those two. And then you fight Sun Ce, then you fight like Liu Zhang and stuff like that. So like you get access to Cao Cao and Liu Bei's kind of his army. And since Liu Bei's army gets kind of like absorbed into Cao Cao's, basically you're getting access to Cao Cao's army basically, and you're able to capture units and you know stuff like that. So blah blah, the Garden, the three brothers, all three of these characters are very good. Because they're kind of like faction leaders, I wasn't able to use them in the last playthrough because you can't capture other people's faction leaders. Yeah, because it's kind of self-explanatory. Like, you're not going to have this guy on the other team. Unless it's for a reason, like canon or something. Like, for instance, like Guan Yu goes and fights with Cao Cao for a while. You know, stuff like that. So, yeah, no, this should be fun. And actually, since I know there's a couple tricks I can use to get some early people, and yeah, it should be good. So, we have initial fight with Cao Cao. I think Cao Cao was trying to... attack us? I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but it's fine. Now, the leader here is KO Ren. I can actually capture a pretty good unit out of this if I do a 3 combo. That is Li Dan. And I captured him actually on my last, or maybe I recruited him. I recruited or captured him in my Sun Ce playthrough, and actually at endgame he's actually fairly decent. But the major reason that I want him is because he's friends with a lot of other people in the area. So it's always nice to have him just so you can grab some other units. KO Ren you can't really capture. Yujin, he's okay. Not very good. Not really a lot of point to getting him, really. So yeah, that's basically it. So Guan Yu, who's cavalry. So he's quite good. He's got really good strength values, as you can see. Yeah, 56 strength at level 1, so that's kind of ridiculous. Then you got Liu Bei, who's more kind of a support guy. He's boost, aid. Then you got Zhang Fei with another very, very high strength values, raid, repel, stuff like that. So 2 very, very high damage dealers and a support, basically. So yeah, no, this is always a very fun campaign because you get started off with pretty solid units. You don't really have to grind away like you do in the Sun Ce campaign, so that's always nice. Right here, I'm actually going to do a little trick. I'm actually going to be just outside of his range, and by doing this, I'm going to be able to set up for next round. So basically, I'll be, instead of him attacking me this upcoming round, this kind of makes it so he moves his unit as far forward as he can, trying to get to me as fast as he can. But it also puts me in the position where I can attack first. So as you can see, he's right in front of all 3 of my units, and I'm basically just going to crush him. So, I guess we start off with Guan Yu, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, he attacks first because he got that revive, right. So that kind of screwed me up. Actually, this is fine. So what you can do is you can actually break links with your units. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to attack him from behind right here. And this should actually break his link because so he got attacked. And now I set up Liu Bei with an aid. And I set up Zhang Fei with a raid. So this should do enough damage. Yep. So we're going to do a raid. That should go into a charge, into an aid. So, yep, definitely dead. This early in the game, people only have like 3,000 or 4,000 health. So it's usually pretty simple to chain together enough of tactics. Keep in mind, it gets 3 units, but whatever. So I captured the guy that I wanted, so that's great. At this point, doesn't really matter. It's whatever. So it's all good. So he's gonna move that guy there. I'm wondering whether or not I should really capture this guy. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, you know, Yeah, so now, actually, Zhang Fei is a menace, which is always nice, so that makes him be able to use all his tactics infinite number of times, which is really, really nice. Now, he just got odds, so I'm fairly certain that's no longer in effect, but whatever. Actually, they're going to level up either way, so I'm just going to go for the main guy. I don't think there's really a lot of point in waiting. What's he going to do? Pierce. Alright, well, that just gets you away from all my units, so that's not really going to affect anything. So that's good. Hey, dog. So you just attacked, that's alright. So we'll set up here. So we'll do... attack him from behind twice, and then we're going to do... this. So, oh wait, that guy's gonna do it first. Crap, he's got higher morale, so he's gonna move out of my chain. Now, how can I do this? Oh, actually, this actually works just fine as well. Because I'm gonna do this, and then this. Boost. Anyway, I'm just gonna upload the last 2 of my Sensei playthrough in a couple days, and then I'll probably upload this a little bit later. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. I'm just having fun with this, to tell you the truth. I'm just putting it up because I can. So yeah. No, it's all for fun. It's all for fun. Finished that off. So our first battle is done. Every single playthrough is kind of like that. You start off in a battle. You got to get thrown right into the fray. All 3 level, which is good. Got an all attack on Liu Bei. Take over another place. Now, this is actually interesting as well. Sun Ce had quite a few territories from earlier. Regardless, blah, blah, blah. Sun Ce had a lot of territories, so you'll see what happens when I have, like, just 2. So Liu Bei was sought by Lu Bu, blah, blah, blah. So we gave him ZP, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, now, are you supposed to ally with Lu Bu, or are you supposed to fight Lu Bu? Yeah, so, what happens if you ally with Lu Bu? It's actually quite interesting. So what happens is that you take out Yuan Shao, and then actually you turn on Cao Cao, interestingly enough. So that's really interesting. So you take Zhu Cheng, Cao Cao gets run off, I think, to the north, I believe. He takes out Yuan. She's like attacking Yuan Shao, and then Lu Bu attacks from the south with Liu Bei, and then Liu Bei gets thrown out. He has to like retreat this way from Lu Bu, and then eventually Lu Bu gets defeated, and Cao Cao takes back over. But it's very interesting how that kind of works out. What I'm going to do, because I have 5 turns to attack Lu Bu, as you can see, Zhang Liao's army is right here. So Zhang Liao. I had him on my previous playthrough. Very, very good unit. Very, very flexible. Very, very powerful. And then you have Chen Gong. So I got him pretty late in the last playthrough, but he's a really, really good unit to have early game. See ya, Molly. But yeah, so right now I only have one. Only have one place. Only have one territory. So as you can see, I can actually place 1 unit down, but oh, whoops. Show you what I can't do. So if I go over here, I try to... Oh, actually I can. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, okay, 1 isn't... I thought it was worse than that. I thought you couldn't even, like, make a secondary army. Okay, well, that's interesting. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to focus on recruiting right now, and then attack last turn, obviously. So what I'm going to do, I believe Zhao Kang. Yeah, Zhao Kang is right here. So he's friends with Guan Yu. As you can see, aid, revive, and aid. Very, actually, surprisingly high strength value. But he's a very, very good support unit. Very useful to have. So I'll do this. Doesn't really matter that much. So yeah, we'll send Liu Bei there. And now, what I'll also be doing is, once Goxton Zan gets taken out by Yuan Shao, Zhao Yun will actually show up here. So, the guy that I was like, oh, that's such a good unit, moan. that's basically going to show up right here, and I'm going to make sure that I get him. Because he's a really, really good unit, and he's definitely worth the time getting. And he's not even that far away, which is really nice. So that's all good. I could have sworn there was something I had to do with Li Dian or something. But whatever. He's done. Oh, he's from Liu Bei. It's too far away. I can't really do anything about that. Because that'll take 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turn, and I might get kicked out. We'll have to see, but I'm also sending this army to take up here. Because the number of provinces you have limit the number of armies you have. So actually, interestingly enough, I wasn't limited too much. Like, I was actually able to get all my units into armies. But for whatever reason, I thought it was more limited than that. But if I tried to like make 2 full armies, it'd probably make it. Yeah, you couldn't do that. So whatever. I'm gonna save my game. This will probably be like 2 or 3 episodes in. Oh, I'm only 11 minutes. Still first one. So that's good. I won't take away my Sunsei. It didn't actually take that long, obviously, because the playthrough wasn't that long. If it was like, how many sessions was it? 36 11-minute sessions. So I don't. My math sucks. So 10 hours, around 10 hours. So it didn't quite take 57 or whatever the hell that was. So I'm going to end my turn. Okay, so he attacked Liu Jin. Yeah, so Sunsei is fighting over there. And there we go. So they're all fighting over there. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Alrighty. So I'll move this guy there. Any other units come up? Oh, some units came up in my... Jing Yong is actually okay. He's a decent support unit until you get to later. Oh, Kong Rong actually... Yeah, so this is where Kong Rong is initially. You don't really... Like, you just kind of, like, don't really do anything to him, but... He just kind of sits there. So whatever. So as you can see, in the last campaign, I was Sunsei. So Sunsei will take over Jian Yi, and then take over Wu, and then all those places, and then just kind of expands out. So yeah, that was the thing, right? Like, you started with 3 or 4 places instead of like 1. So whatever, I'll capture that, or not capture, recruit that guy. I'm just trying to remember exactly when Xu Shu shows up. I don't believe it's this time. I don't believe it's this run around. Okay, Liu Yang. So yeah, we got Zhao Kang. Mizu, great. So we will pull back Liu Bei. Okay. Now, oh crap, don't want to do that. Zhang Fei, yeah, I'm gonna take you out of control. Historically, Zhang Fei, he got drunk all the time. He was a pretty bad leader. And his men eventually killed him. So that's a pleasant story. Blue Dragon, I'm going to take off him because there's no point in leaving it on him. What does support do again? May as well leave that. Yeah, I'll just leave this guy. I'll give that guy might. Why not? This guy's only level 0. He's level 0. That's always a good sign. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm being limited to how many things I can make right now. So I guess I'll just end my turn again. This will recruit Jian Yong, whatever the heck his name is. Yep. And actually, I'll replace... Oh, so Man Chong's here. And actually, I believe Li Dian is... Oh, he's not friends with him. Oh, never mind. I take it back. Oh, well. Whatever. I could have swore. Oh, no, he's friends with the guy here, which in turn is friends with the guy that... Ah, that's what it was. Yeah, so when I'm fighting Liu Bei in the next kind of turn, there should be a guy that shows up here that's friends with Li Dian, and I can move Li Dian, like, over here, and then I can